Part 4. An explanation for the life simulation, keeping existence safe, predictions of the future.
In order for God or anyone to reach the best probability accurately, there needs to be an ability to predict the future by understanding what is going on, by being able to sense current surroundings, having knowledge of probability of any outcome a person or thing could make, can knowledge of what would be done, felt, said, or thought in any situation, almost like asking them what they would do before it's done, and be able to sense intention in action, especially when it's harmful. By one, being able to predict the future to the best of our ability, to being able to know how someone would feel if any outcome happened, and 3, with the knowledge that there are an infinite amount of personalities that can be made. Any person could want to make any kind of person, and that person could want any number of things, like experiencing every possible situation or experiencing an evolutionary made all-in-one learning from zero test and trial in restricting matters type of lifestyle. And could also fear anything that could go against the best probability enough to not want to live if it isn't reassured that problem would be fixed if not prevented. We can conclude that a type of life environment simulation was necessary to make for both experience for desire and experience for need of safety. So in conclusion, this life simulation was created because those potential people that could want or need to experience this kind of life simulation could not be made because of society's possibility of everyone existing that is wanted to exist, and because of the detrimental domino effect that could happen, leading existing beings to have an undesire to live if at least one person who is wanted to exist isn't made or allowed to exist, because of the idea of not making these people because they're the ones who need this life simulation to exist. All leading to thoughts like, I don't want to live unless have this person, or if all people that are wanted to be made can't be made, it means that it is not completely safe for all life. Logic says to make an object means there is intention in making that object and usually a set action that object makes, just as a desiring being's actions are to live contently at its own will. So given that this life simulation's actions result in restricting and controlling the lives designed to simulate, and the fact that a person who is designed to live contently has no reason to create the life simulation to restrict or control anybody, we can narrow down the options of what could have had a reason to create this, knowing the only thing left to create this would be an item, and the only probable cause that item would have had to make something that restricts and controls desiring beings as if it's protecting itself and its job, because any being who can see the problem can potentially fix the problem, so the more people it can trap and brainwash, the more likely it is to protect itself. God predicted these events. They planned and set actions in place to make sure that we had as much control over the situation as the simulation allowed.